Good morning, Israel. How's everybody on this fine Monday morning? This is Big Sis Judah coming to you from Detroit, Michigan. I am up very early this morning, and actually, over this past weekend, I've been up between the hours of 3 a.m. and 5:30 a.m. Like this morning, I got up at 5:30. My spirit has just been really, really restless, and this is also the beginning of the week of the weekend that we lost our sister Aretha Franklin. Rest in power, my queen. And I just want to say that, man, it's so many people here in the city who absolutely adore Aretha Franklin, and not just here, but from around the world. And she's going to be laying in state for a couple of days here in the city. And I know that's going to be off the chain, but I'm going to have to say my goodbyes from home because I do not want to be caught in that traffic. Y'all hear me? But anyway, I just want to talk a little bit about what I've been noticing lately, within my community. I see that a lot of our people here are like, really, they just, I don't know, man. Like, okay, I'm going to give you a good example. A couple of days ago, my son and I went out to make our water run. And as we were coming home, we were being tailed by some young guys. And because I do pay attention, and I discovered early on that they were following us. So I was making all kinds of little crazy little turns here and there just to make sure that they were actually following us. And yeah, they were. And I guess their intention may have been to carjack us. But I just want to say, when we do things like that within our own community, we're all sitting here in the same community together. We're all struggling. And just because you see somebody, with something nice, don't you think they work hard for their stuff? Because I work two jobs just to get the things that I want most times. When it's something that I really, really want, I get out here and I go get me a second job. I mean, so for you to come along and try to take something that doesn't belong to you, you put yourself in jeopardy. You put me in jeopardy. You put my son in jeopardy. And I'm just going to tell you, it's not going to be easy. It's not going to be easy. And Lord knows I don't want to take anybody's life over material possessions. But see, a lot of times what happens is even when you give things over, when you turn them over to people that are trying to steal from you, they end up harming you anyway. And then, I had my son with me. So I just want to say, be careful of the things you do. Because even if you get away scot-free and nobody harms you, you're going to pay for it in the end. And you're going to pay a price that you don't want to pay. And that might be just your life or the life of the person that you're with. So, I mean, let's be mindful about things like that. And always pay attention to your surroundings. We're fighting a spiritual battle right now. I don't want to have to fight physically, with my own people. And I think that was one of the things that really, really perturbed me or has been bothering me, over this past weekend. And then, another thing, I was coming home, I think it was yesterday, and a sister's car had stopped on her like in the middle of the street. So as I was riding past, she had some gentleman who was, trying to help her out with her car. I don't know if it was somebody she knew or not. But anyway, when I looked and saw how she was dressed, man, if y'all could have seen that, and it occurred to me right then and there, I was like, man, our people are so destroyed. And I look at, our women and how they're dressing out here. And then I look and see how the men respond to that and how they feel like all women are like that. And we're not. But it was on my mind like, man, how destroyed we are. And the Bible was very, 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 very on point. Saying how we will be a destroyed people once the yokes of iron were off our necks. So we're destroyed in the mind, in the spirit, in the heart. And, the Bible also tells us to be kind to one another and to take care of one another. But, I find that difficult when you have people out here who are looking to harm you, and we don't only have to be weary or leery of each other, but of other nations of people who are out here to destroy us. So it's like we're caught between a rock and a hard place. And that's an awful place to be. On this one hand, you got these people who are trying to set up laws against you to entrap you and possibly even kill you, because we see that the white supremacy is on the move, is on the rise. It's always been there, but since we got this idiot president, who's giving them the okay to go out here and do and say anything they want to do and say, it puts us in a line of fire. And then on the other hand, we have to be leery of our own people. And it shouldn't be like that. I wish that we all could come together. We all could unite against these people who are really trying to do us some bodily harm and trying to keep us down. These are the times of Jacob's trouble that the Bible speaks of. And I honestly believe that this is really only the beginning. It's going to get much, 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 much worse. So before we even head to that forefront, I would like for all of us to unite. You see a brother in danger, stand up, protect them. You see a sister in danger, stand up, protect her. You see a child in danger, stand up and protect them. We need to come together as one. It's time out for this Willie Lynch syndrome of us being separated and divided. We're all one people. We are all one people, and we all need to stick together. We really, really do. And I think the other nations are counting on that, of us being divided amongst each other. And another thing that I saw early this morning, as I was cruising through some of these videos, is how our sisters are being attacked, at these Asian salons and beauty supply stores. Sisters, let me tell y'all something. Stop buying that hair from them. If you have to buy it, look for a black distributor. Look for a black salon. Look for a black hair and wig place. Because these people don't respect us. I could show you countless videos of what they really and truly think about us. And it's not just them. It's every other nation on this doggone planet. We have no friends. We have no friends. We have no friends. So we need to try to find a friend in each other. The Bible tells us to love one another and to take care of one another and to look out for one another. And we need to put that into practice. I know that, I have friends. If they need me and they call me, I'm there for them. And vice versa. They're there for me too. Like I have a best friend. I call her my sister. But I've known her for a very, very long time. And what we do the barter system. If I have something that she needs or she has something that I need, we barter amongst each other. There is nothing on this earth that I would not do for her and vice versa. So we need to do better, y'all. We need to do better as a people. It's just one or maybe several other things that I have on my mind, but I'm depleted of energy right now. So I just want y'all to take stock, of what I said. And really, for those of you who are just starting to wake up, find somebody who can really, really teach you. Keep reading your scriptures. All right. Shalom.